The picturesque and laid-back town of Moora was the venue for round 21's important clash between Perth and West Perth. Despite the laid-back carnival-like atmosphere at the Moora Sports Ground, this clash was anything but a picnic. The Falcons, a shoo-in for a top two finish, are honing their game plan for the upcoming finals. The Demons, however, have been jettisoned from the top four and were playing for their season's survival.
And the Falcons could go into attack again. 2-on-1, Salikas was outnumbered in the air. Sliding in bravely was Kerr, and he won the football to Crisp. Now feeds it out. Salisic will hook it back to the hot spot. Millington in the box seat. Kane over the top, fisting it to a dangerous spot. Quick kick, quick toe poke, and a goal. Cunin's taken a wonderful grab. That's bad news about Tedesco. Cunin inside the 50, running onto the football and cruising into an open goal is Crisp. And the Falcons get their third.
Line-deckers up over the top of Coonan, wins the tap. Sketch has been really busy, kicks the ball up forward. Here's Stack. He retreats with the kick. Oh, and the umpire a little bit premature. So back in this afternoon, really needs to hit some form this afternoon. That's a pretty good-looking kick. And I think he's put it through. He has. He really likes it.
15-6 on the year for Kerr. Spent 3 seasons on Carlton's list, but didn't play a game. It's a lovely kick. Splits the middle. And the Falcons reclaim the lead. He goes to ground and he was taken high. Brave work by Irons. He'll get the free kick. Just his second game. He played 3 matches with Port Adelaide. Here's White. Oh, he gave it into a man who ran into enormous trouble. And Hunt was caught holding the ball. 8 goals, 7 on the year for Cody Manning. This for 4 straight for the term for the Falcons. He drills it. Can give it to Tunbridge, who drives it deep, hoping for Reamers. It just pitched short of him. Can he keep it in? He does. He slips past the tackle of Shannon, curls it through.
Actually, that was a timely goal. A terrific effort by Reamers. And for his confidence and for the confidence of the team, they couldn't have really afforded for West Perth to get the last one before the half-time break, but they still might. Beautiful ruck work by Chris Coonan. Gets it down to Matt Gwadden on the run. That was a great combination, long and high. Crisp dealt with by Irons. Oh, it goes down there to Crisp again. He got it from Jordan Jones. Crisp snaps on goal, and that is a great opportunistic goal by the West Perth small man.
Just the 1 goal, and this is his 18th game this season. Kick on its way, looks very good. Brown gets his first. Move it on. And Smith off a step. Jacobs has worked his way into the game. Oh, gave it to Smith, ran into a couple of Falcons and gave it up. Millington will go onto his favoured left and make them pay.
Brown's going to go long up the middle again. That's a massive drop punt.
Terrific in these conditions. Morton put a double fist into it, but it landed with Salisic, who gave it into Manzoni. Well, he kicks it into the path of Fowler. If this sits up for him, trouble here for the Demons. Fowler's inside 50. He straightens up, kicks it on its way. And look at that. Just the opposite from what's been happening at the other end of the ground. It streams up the Falcons' end. Fowler's now kicked his 4th. And he did have a day out. Matt Fowler kicking 5 goals for the Falcons. Crisp kicked 3. Salikas and Millington 2 apiece, whilst Kerr, Brown and Gwadden each kicked 1 for the Falcons. And for the Demons, Bevan and Reamers, the only multiple goal scorers, kicking 2, whilst McInnes, Moody and Tunbridge kicked 1. For Perth, none better than Ali Smith. He had 24 possessions and 3 marks. Brett Hodge, 18 possessions, 13 to Tunbridge, kicked 1 goal, 3. Leeson, 15 also to O'Sullivan across half-back. Florio, a tidy game with a dozen possessions. Likewise, Manuel and Jacobs had 12 possessions. A lot more, though, for the Falcons. Black, 17 possessions, 17 to Andrew Strike in a real clinic this afternoon. Crisp, 3 goals from 15 possessions. Manzone had 19 possessions for West Perth. Anthony Salikas, 2 goals, 2, had 13 possessions, took 5 marks. 5 marks also to Matt Fowler, 10 possessions, 5 goals straight. Marusic, very good with 15 possessions and 18 to Matt Gwadden. So the Falcons had plenty of the footy, but it really told with the centre breaks, dominating the centre with 20-8 takeaways from the middle. As a result of that, 53 to 30 inside 50s, and the resultant 10-goal margin was no surprise. And the way the game unfolded, well, took us by surprise in the first quarter. After conceding the first 2 goals, Perth fought back and in fact led by 7 points at the first change, but a 9-3 second quarter saw West Perth take over. They led by 5 goals I should say, at half-time. The margin 38 points at three-quarter time, and they ran out winners 18-7, 115 to 7-13, 55. The margin was 60 points.
Andrew, you've won this game. Congratulations, and now sealed second spot. How does it feel?
That's absolutely fantastic. You know, that's what we came out here to do, and the boys came together today and really put in a great effort, and couldn't be happier right now.
And that third quarter with all the rain, the ball looked quite slippery out there. How were the conditions today?
Yeah, it didn't rain a hell of a lot, but the ground was a bit slippery underfoot, and the ball got a bit greasy in certain patches of the game. So it was tough conditions, but pretty basic footy. Just grab the ball and kick it long.
And you had over 20 possessions today. Where did you think you were pretty good on the ground without, I guess, getting a massive...
I don't think it was an individual thing at all. I think it was just a team effort, really. It was all 22 of us, and we lost a couple, like Luke Tedesco and Geordie late. And, these guys are very important for us. So, with 20 of us to come together and actually, win the game was fantastic, I thought.
And did you feel that extra pressure, I guess, with that one player down with Tedesco out and obviously only 3 on the bench?
Yeah, well, Teddy's a big component to our backline, He's very important to us, and Petters as well, not having Petters back there. But, we had a couple of good young guys do a couple of good jobs today. So Trent Manzone and Chris Shannon. So, those boys were fantastic.
And how much confidence does this win give you guys heading into finals?
It gives us a lot of confidence, but like I said, we've got 2 games to go. So, we've got to take on East Freo next week, 1 game at a time. And if we can build up and hit the finals at peak performance, that'll be fantastic.
And the guys were pumping you up there for maybe another tilt at AFL. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't like my chances. I'm pretty old and getting a bit slow. But, there's plenty of young guys in our team that are putting their hand up, like Blackie, Nelson and Cody Manning. So I'll leave it to them.
Congratulations.
Nice, cheers.
Great win today. What were you most impressed with?
Oh, look, we were under the pump early with an early injury, and then Geordie got a significant one later in the game. So they're a good side, and they kept coming at us. So I was just really happy that we adapted to the conditions. It's a game where you play away from the metro area, and we haven't always been successful at that. So it's been a really good day for us.
And can you explain to us what's happened with Tedesco and John Jones?
Yeah, Teddy looks like he's got a strain in his calf, and then Geordie got a significant cork. So Chris Coonan battled through with a really sore shoulder from probably about halfway through the second quarter. So, look, I thought our boys kept their head over the ball. They attacked the footy hard. I thought some of our defensive pressure was outstanding in the forward half, and Matt Fowler kicked 5 goals too, so he'll be pretty happy with that.
And speaking of Fowler kicking the 5 goals, you must be pretty happy with having another forward target up there and obviously heading into finals.
Yeah, look, he's been fantastic the last couple of weeks, and Sean Marisic done a really good job up there today, and then we had to throw him back and in the ruck for a bit as well. So, look, we just like to keep as many options up forward as we can. We don't have any superstars probably anywhere across the ground, but our forward line is just a work in progress, and I thought they're doing a really good job.
And you kept Perth goalless from half-time. How much confidence does that give you heading into finals and obviously for your defenders as well?
Oh, that's a fantastic effort. I guess when they kick 10 points or whatever they kick, that we can't take all the credit for that. But the fact is that we've kept a high-scoring side to 55 points, and we're good enough to kick over 100 ourselves. So that's really pleasing.
You've secured second spot. How great does it feel?
Oh, that's fantastic, but nothing's going to change in the next couple of weeks. We've got East Fremantle next Sunday in our international round, so that should be a ripper, and then we can have a bye and then finish off out at Bassendean. So, look, we'll just keep taking it one step at a time.
Great. Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.
Peel Thunder ran Swan Districts right to the line at Bendigo Bank Stadium in their match this afternoon. Swan Districts, after being headed late in the match, held on by 6 points to win 14-16 100 to Peel Thunder's 14-10 94. And at Medibank Stadium, East Perth easily accounted for co-tenant Subiaco. The Royals 20 goals 12 132 defeated the Lions 9-10 64. The margin 11 goals 3. And the way the ladder sits, he sees Claremont, as usual, on top. West Perth have sewn up second spot. Swan Districts hold on to third. East Perth go from sixth into fourth spot. East Fremantle just outside the top four, along with Perth and Subiaco, South Fremantle and Peel Thunder will be playing out the remainder of the season. So next week, our round 22 match of the day, a real last gasp effort by Perth to fight their way into the top four. They face the Royals. It's East Perth versus Perth at Medibank Stadium. We'll be on air live at 2 p.m.